run to Unna, aka Dortmund. It's part of that. Uh, yeah, I was gonna do both that in Duisburg, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do both of them. Because at 11 o'clock, there's someone I want to watch over on YouTube. So keep that in mind. I have to watch that. My little fan. I know I have another one. I got two. Let's put some drink on so we don't damage the thing down by. Okay, so where do I show? See how we're going to Unna. So light up once. Vehicle on. Top card in. Change accept. I may wonder how do we have 9 hours left of this sleep. Started to do this last night. I was like 500 or some kilometers to start journey. About this, like to do this. I just wanted to do this. I like this game. I love it actually. I mean, a lot of people won't say that, but it's probably bad to not having any other really. Well, we were going to talk about this. In some ways, I do love Truck Driver more. If I had the steering, we'll go into options real fast to point this out. The steering speed, the steering release, steering dampening. That is not right. It's, yeah, that is not even close to where I like it. No wonder it seems off. Yeah, I think they would have done better to slate it off. Cause Truck Driver, you know, I like the steering, but also, as Kevin was pointing out, the roads are more realistic on there. The width of them. So, then again, maybe they're right. I don't know. I've never been to Europe, so I really don't know what the size roads are over there. If they're, I mean, they are based on it. I don't still know. But yeah, let's check it out more one. We're gonna start bringing it once a week at least. Truck drivers, I do enjoy it. I like the variety and the loads. If their map was better, I swear I'd play it more often. I swear I would play it more often than you know, he's saying one game would do. I think they have some American trucks on that one that's coming. At least, Ace thinks so. The trucking and logistics one. That game has got my interest, to say the least. I know it's the one that's scheduled to come to consoles. That's the first one, so. There's Truck World Australia. I don't know if it's going to PS4. I know a lot of people, why are they still making it for... Because not everyone has to play next gen. Next gen is very hard to come by, bro. Now, I had the opportunity. If I would have had the money, yeah, I could have had one. Because I was invited to a PlayStation sale for them. But I just didn't have the money for one at the time. That's something I would have to start saving for. It's not easy though, because it's one of those reasons I'm trying to get where, you know, I'm monetized so I could do that. invest in someone like that, because that's the ideal. Monetization means it goes back into the channel, right, to help. And some people, you don't make that much. Well, yeah, but every little bit helps. Some people, it actually does help. You know, not everyone's got the same type of, you have to save 20 to 40 bucks or more is nothing. Yeah, some people that may be true. Some people know. That's actually a lot of money. It don't sound like a lot. 40 bucks, yeah. Yeah, it's actually a lot of money. Ooh. Yeah, development on Sims is more. I've never faced. See, I'm not in a predicament to face that. My bill is running. I'm kind of hang. I had to sew stuff off. And basically, I sold that play table in there. I haven't played card games. A lot of it has to do with like Aria. She don't want to be indoors. She hates being indoors. She's an outdoorsy tub. But I don't know what happened to our tin must have caught on fire, and I didn't realize it from the lightning, because came back to the house, it was gone, burned up, which was shocking. So now we're in Rostock, head toward the motorway. Not really scary. So, like I said, I find these relaxing. Now, there's another reason I compare different to SnowRunner, because SnowRunner can't get. Times it's not so relaxing, is it? It's fun. It's fun. I'm not saying nothing against SnowRunner, because I love SnowRunner. It's just that game I don't put in the same league as Daisy. Is this and Truck Driver obviously a different type of trucking than that. So I never have compared SnowRunner to these two games, this and Truck Driver, because it's not a fair comparison. Truck Driver is its own, SnowRunner is its own thing. Mud Runner and others, a fair comparison to SnowRunner. Because that's a different type of truck. Now, Alaskan truck and SnowRunner, yeah, probably. But yeah, like I said, the next one scheduled kind of console, it sounds like it's supposed to be later this year, is Trucking and Logistics. Now, there is another game coming out soon. Of course, as mentioned, next month I got my high school years to give for Sims 4. After that it'd be Saints Row. Can't get them in the same month. I know that'd be about $100 between them. Which don't want to risk it. So gotta get my HBO Now subscription, because I know House of Dragons will be starting next month. Plus I know there's a lot of CW shows going on. The newer ones, which I want to watch. But yeah, that's September was the last time I hear an update for the new AEW game that'll be coming out. I'm interested in it mainly because of who's making that game. It's Ukes and THQ. Of course, THQ used to do the WWE games. For that, they were doing the WCW games. Even though it does have more of an arcadey look, which I don't know if I'm. Let's just say they have a hit or make or break opportunity. The last game besides WWE I played, that I can remember, besides Fire Pro Wrestling, which is not, it's got New Japan. It's not quite the same, was TNA Impact. Oh boy. Didn't care for it at all. It was, oh god, it was sucked. I tried to like, it was one of those, especially the tag team, oh boy. Eric Young, oh boy. Yeah, it wasn't that great a game. And what the AEW is, the look of it's kind of reminded me of a game I never had, but I've seen it with All Stars. Maybe Battlegrounds on Tempt. You know, more the arcade style, which, we'll see. We'll see. It will have someone in it though, which there's a someone. Hopefully that's Brody Lee too, but it's supposed to have Cody. Cause it's base. Whoa, come on over, jackass! Don't think there's a truck in your way. People. What was the? Oh, the bus driver again. Not too bad. It's alright. It's not even an illegal bus simulator, but it's not too bad. Being what's on sale, I think that's over now though. Didn't get the country so I got one down the line for my Peacock was cleared. Of course I got premium. That I admit NBC Peacock reminds me of PlayStation Plus. Because their premium, it was fair, you get a lot with it. But if you want, like, ad-free, you have to have, what is it, Peacock Plus now? That's during pay-per-views, right? Peacock Plus, don't have to worry about it, but Premium Plus, but regular premium, you gotta put over the Blake commercials during wrestling pay-per-view. I get they're free with the subscription, but it's annoying. Cause they're getting like this last Money in the Bank. They were showing during the for Premium Plus. I would like to have seen is I don't get to always watch wrestling, you know, the weeklies, because they take a while to watch, because a few hours. So I don't always get a sound, because I'm trying to catch up on some of my shows, because again, I don't have cable. Got too expensive. I'd rather watch just streaming services, get them. Why bother with them? All what I really need though is CBS, Paramount Plus, and where it runs. Actually, it's getting that way with ABC too. You almost have to have frickin' Disney to have it. I don't really need all that though. Got Netflix, got Hulu. We'll have HBO Max. Maybe get Paramount Plus, about $4 or whatever. The cable is so outrageous on their price. You got, you know, the problem is they, you know, all the different tiers of it. Yeah, it gets you. I really don't miss it, to be fair. Myself, I don't really need it. I watch all my stuff pretty much on my streaming. Like Peacock, I can watch NBC live. So. Being that's the main network I used to watch. You know. Chicago, stuff like that. That's what all the stuff I watch. I'm at CW, but it's selling out, so I don't really need it. That's why a lot of their shows are ending too. I'm at Riverdale. I get it's getting stagnant. It was a good high school drama. I think the age enough kind of took it out. I meant the last season I watched was the greatest. I think it was the graduation room, but when they aged up, it kind of, I don't know. I liked it in the beginning, but then it, oh jeez. I don't know what happened there, trying to correct. Yeah. But I got plans for Sims. I'd love to probably do it on another account. I'd love to do a few neighborhoods. Like I said, the Volkov home, it made me a good base for doing Ellen Hopper's cabin. Strangerville comes to mind. This Hawk and Strangerville kind of very similar. But yeah, I'll do a Stranger Things series. With like for instance Vecna, instead of, you know, how he is, or closest thing I could think, would be a vampire spellcaster combo. But I thought maybe a vampire, because he covers to the features, skin features and all. Then getting bought some of those aliens from Star Wars. Kind of have that look too going for them. I've done some research on what happened. There's no certainty on a certain cast member yet. It's the way it ended. I mean, this last season was a little heart-wrenching. Tough to handle. I think season 3 would have been no way if I hadn't seen the post-credits. Be honest, what happened there. But that's the thing, they didn't have any post-credits this time. So I think next season's the final season 2. I've seen right there. That's what they were planning. Or some shows are smart to do, plan that right ahead of time. So Lost was, they had a set time when they were doing it. They wanted the series to go just so far, not too far where it got, you know, in a bad place, but not too short either. They were thankful to actually be able to do it. 7. Because I bet that's what happened to Game of Thrones. Be honest, the last season felt very rushed. I'm glad to see it's not just us thinking away, the cast were thinking this way as well. At least Kit Harington, 'cause of course he's got, don't know what's been greenlit yet, but he's been making one. You know, we'll focus on him. Probably would have Sandra do too. I know another one that's eager to do more is Maisie Williams. Of course, Oreo. Yeah, I've said they said they don't know who the villain would be, but I mean, people that watch know what I mean. Who knows with Danny? Cause of what Drogon did. We don't know, do we? Maybe not a villain, maybe, who knows? Of course, I'm waiting for House of Dragons. It's a prequel, you know, 200 years before GOT. That won't affect the series. It's based on Dance of Dragons era. So you gotta sweat a lot of incest, right? And it's the Targaryens. But yeah, that was where it was. I think it was trying to think of the king from that era. But they're bastards. Were in. They had so many, they were fighting over the throne. So it's go feature more dragons. Dance of Dragons should. House of Dragons should feature a lot more than the dragons themselves. Because of course that was back then there were more of them. So yep, headed down to Unna, aka Dortmund / Unna. Don't figure I have time to do both of them, do this, bros. I only got to around 11. Because Ubisoft has supposed to have gameplay to that. The Cine yesterday listed, I won't even knew about, but didn't. I've honestly thought this game was dead in the water, skull and bones. So hopefully they announce about the beta. I want to get on that beta. I want to play that game. Hopefully it's along the lines of Black Flag and Rogue, those games, because they did a good job with. Don't forget, again, the pirate stuff though, the fact that multiplayer didn't feature was kind of a letdown. I think this is their answer to that. It kind of almost, some ways they kind of advertised that they're in Black Flag, you think about it. Because in the current part they kind of showed this stuff, you know, like it was a game they were making or designing or something. Of Sturgill and that. So I can't wait. You know, like Ubisoft's been that company. At least they're still going to be making games for PlayStation. You know, Bethesda, they're done. So of course, Microsoft run them out. But I've been curious how the Bungie purchased by Sony has affected Microsoft. Gotta wonder would they go for over to Forbidden Door start making games for their other platform. Because what's happening, maybe happening in wrestling. Tony Khan has expressed he wouldn't mind a joint pay-per-view and working with WWE, which if that were to happen, that'd be huge. Something that's because they worked with New Japan. New Japan didn't surprise me though. Really, thought AEW talent came from New Japan, of course. But WWE kind of did it at Royal Rumble with Impact of Mickie James. The fact they announced her as their women's champion was huge. WWE ain't known to do that. Of course, I might have been more respect for Mickie because how long she's been in the company. And of course, we've seen something. The AEW stars did do tributes for John Cena's 20th year in the company. Jericho, Danielson, and Big Show. So you never know. Of course, I don't know how some of them AEW talent would feel. I'm just like I don't know how some WWE talent would feel about it. I think it's CM Punk more than anyone. Then Eddie Kingston's another one. It's interesting to note that there might be some bitterness on the part of him because he did a tryout for WWE. It's a few of their stores try. Like some of them, no, they just said no. They didn't want to. Others though, they didn't get selected to be in WWE, but they once they started making it big over in AEW, they got the call from WWE finally. Curious about MJF. He's been one that, and of course, the AEW seems like he's on his way out of. Of course, some of that could be Cody's influence too. People wanted to work. This must be the one with the free four bud. The innovations out in the middle of nowhere. It's a pretty pleasant drive right here. Need fuel, don't need rest, so don't need that. I think it'd be we shouldn't need rest. There are some kilometers I might need it by the time I get to the next one. Now but we'll say there's a maybe back on later. To do the Duisburg. Because I know that's not that far from Unna. And Dortmund, you know, it's not that far from there. It's like I think it's either under or around 100 kilometers. It ain't that far. But again, I got a time constraint here to get this in by. Well, it's a pretty good day fishing. They're on North Atlantic. I think that was a pretty good day today. Hope to keep it up. Compared to yesterday. Yesterday was crap. I'm gonna try some on the next episode, I swear. I'm curious. I figured it'd be too much interference in that area though, getting around ships. Because Dennis Point had a lot of frickin' lobster near it. A lot of lobster over in that area. So I wonder how close how far out it gotta be before I can start seeing pots. There was a lot in the area. Looking at the sonar on there. But yeah, looking at Ford for the company on here. Now I know Aeroself, I talked about it earlier, the trucking and logistics simulator, which is listed to kind of the consoles. Last I heard, now going on what British Ace was saying, he mentioned that later this year, which be nice. Of course, kind of it is an on-the-road type delivery. It does, I think it has some, because I thought I seen Scania as part of it, but they have other trucks as well that ain't licensed. It looks like maybe one or two maybe American trucks on there as well, which would be huge for me. But yeah, you're not just driving trucks, of course you got vans and stuff too, but it's also going to be different because like on here, you know, we're used to an automatic system when you're getting your loads. That game's different because you of course you got to use a forklift to do it, so it'd be a little different. Which I like the sound of it. Look, I don't know if the map is that huge. I think again some of it does remind you of Truck Driver, but to be fair, it's got more to offer than Truck Driver did. But going on, it still said their map was larger than that game, I think. Whoa! What? Get out of your truck! Come on, man. What the hell? No one got into me. jackass. Jeez. I could tell, I don't know what he was doing there. Oh, Lord. Merging over or something right into my trailer. That should be on you, man. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't take a hit on that to my pay, man. That should be on that guy. Just trying to have a nice little conversation when we're traveling. Yeah, so the vehicles like you're seeing here, like the vans, the cars, and so you'd be driving stuff like that. And there's another vehicle in the game that. Curious if you would be driving monster trucks. That's the type of truck vehicle you see driving on the road, do you? So it's curious how that game would be. I'm looking forward to it, obviously. Another trucking game for console, yes, please. I love my trucking games. That's the reason I got them all. Don't play them all as much. Like, I don't get a chance to play Snowrunner nearly. I gotta get a time to play it. I gotta. Next couple videos on there be about exploring Russia because I got the gateways finally opened up over there. Oh, I want to do a Crew 2 though, too. Why? They got a new motor fix. It's not too bad. It's motor parks now. Got times to beat and stuff again, but it's not too bad. From what I've seen of it. I don't know if there's much. That means all the storage should be done too. On the previous one. I have to get to the ones that are the what you call them, the not the vehicles, but the other stuff. The fish. Someone must have died. Let me look at that comments. That's the case where to cut out on me. Hello, Brazil. Hey. I'm at another game of Five. I don't have a memory though. I was thinking about putting on this. It's bittersweet. I know some people don't like the Fast and Furious game because it didn't include a main cast. I think a lot of people can remember too was what cast members were available to do it, right? I personally liked the introduction of Cam to it. I liked Cam a lot. One, electric cars, new to the franchise. Two, a non-binary. I didn't care for what's her name too much. I don't know. I found it as her. I don't know if Fast and Furious about as stiff as she is on Discovery, to be fair. I just don't know. I want to like her, but it's like, I don't know. I do like, cause you know, it's the first, well, named Cisco was the first. But I do like that it wasn't a captain that right away. Well, I was saying that, I was about like saying easy, it wasn't president of the mines right away. Didn't take the, Dad was total horse crap. What did I don't like the last season. Too prospects shouldn't go that getting their top rubber that up that fast. That would never happen in the MC. And I'd look at it this way, the way Sons did it on that. What's his name? God. Was it Jury? No, it wasn't Jury, but that one guy, the T.O., when he joined them, you know, he had to wait a year before he would get where he could take an officer's position. I felt that And he was actually established, you know, he was part of another club, but he was established when they patched him over. And being what happened with another group that did that with, I could see why there was hesitancy, maybe, but yeah, if they had it, that rule existed there, should have existed for mine as well. This just felt like, too fast. Some shows a lot. There's another shoulder show a lot too. I wish they would do, haven't seen on DVD though, in the dual series, Low Boy and the BJ. I get why moving on might not be able to find, because that I think it only went like 1 or 2 seasons at most. Of course, I don't know how long. I think BJ and the Bear technically only went about 3, so. Of course, I was able to. I did it one time on here. Because being this, you know, these older, these type of trucks, scanning them, or those flat fronts, not the snout type, but kind of reminiscent of that design. The old Max. Especially with these 6x2, or whatever they call it now, they got on here. I just prefer the Scania, so I haven't liked the man so much. Nothing against it, it's just I don't like the, may just be too vivid on the eye, I don't know, the red display on the dials. It's too harsh for my taste. I like the softer hues for that. Especially at night. I drive them. Alaskan, that'd be interesting because you got all the stuff comes over the console, right? The interior lights and stuff. That'd be interesting because the interior lights. You gotta be careful driving with them on because, of course, you may make it hard to see, right? The road, which during the blizzard you probably want them on, just like you don't really want high beams on. Traveling in certain conditions, as it just puts it right back in your face. They glare from it. Sorry. Hey, get out my way. That's you, ain't no sorry to you, buddy. So what was that? I think I took 4% off that one. Gotta take that off the final. 3.5 hours, 169 kilometers. I think I'm doing alright. I think I can go a little longer. A lot of times I'd pull in at this point, but I feel like I really feel like I would reach there before I have to worry about it. Where are we going anyway? Pet shop, okay. Pretty simple delivery. Oh, you've already got me once. My trailer. Yeah, I think it's in. Maybe they got a problem with Scania. Oh, I don't like this. This is that one truck stop anymore. It's off the road a bit over there. That would have been nice to have, like a walkway or something. You can't go over that. That's a pretty nice one there. It goes between the two of them. Let's check on this truck. Curious. Nope. Yeah, mate. Yeah, they do. These got mud flaps. Thought they did. It's one of those features you don't see on truck drivers, no mud flaps. I do have one here. Look like it anyway. I keep saying a truck driver, she would have added. Because they may be facing that problem now that these guys do with the performance. Ever since they're trying to combine the maps. That's why the new mapping out, there's been a frame rate loss. Big frame rate loss too, not mild, you know, it's like 10 to 20 frames per second. So again, I know people are wanting to come out, but it's like, I will applaud Sedesco not putting that out. You know, because sadly, how many companies have been doing putting stuff that's crap out, just putting it out to get the money. You gotta applaud them for it, right? That they're not doing that. I'd rather see a finished project than put something out that's garbage. You know, like they did with Real Farm. Saying that, I wanted to explain. Most of the game is okay, but you'll get to a point you'll get this frame rate loss on there, and when it happens, you can't save at that point, and it's going to crash on you. It's getting ready to crash. That's why you don't see me playing it. I want to like it, but I don't know why I don't play Monster Chrome more often. I like it. I think because I'm in that thing. I don't know if it's exciting for you guys. So I gotta level up with the monsters. Prepare for the next area I'm in. Gotta do a Stardew too. Let it play. There's a lot to do on there. It's a game I like actually. And graphically, I admit some of those games ain't, or they're not the same like as others, but you know, they're still fun to play. Like Stardew, I liked it more than I liked that. The Harvest Moon looks better, but let's face it, what's it called? One World? That was such a freaking disappointment to me. Like, where is it? It's kind of stuff Harvest Moon, but does it feel like Harvest Moon? That's not what I'm used to from that game. Stardew was more like Harvest Moon to me. From what I play, anyway. Hold up, let me look at the time. Well, I gotta get move on. I think I could get there within 10 minutes. Road time. Hope. Let me look at those real fast. I did alright. I got within I got within 3,000 or something like that of my limit, so I did alright. I only caught like less than 30 undersize, so it was a really good day. Like I said, I got it. I wonder how close it could be to this point before my traps, because like I said, there was a good fishing spot by there for lobster. It's real right near the port. Only problem that I know what happened. a lot of boats in the way. I had that actually happen. I had to go around one. It's like between my last two pots. Of course, it would be a spearfisher too. I had to go around the front end of it. That was good. Compared to yesterday, well, yeah, real good. Of course, I checked in on a mission wherever I won't be doing that. 50,000 would call it doable. New one's only 25,000. My rep's supposed to be getting better. Yeah, I'm getting less pay. It's hell, 25,000. Hell, even yesterday I've made more than that. Just crappy ass fish. Made more than that. Now at some point I'll probably go into long lines for a while though and get closer to the end of May. Of course, that was tempting anyways, to spot them at fishing, and there's a lot of redfish and stuff too. So it's a good spot for both type of fishing. Yeah, it's a very good day. And that trip, I'm glad I didn't try some more pots, because I think I would have been in trouble with it. Had to leave some out there, which I know you don't want to do. By the time you get back, they'd be destroyed. So about between 15 to 18 seems like an optimal range for them. I'm going to point this out because I sit on truck driver. I still think the water looks better on truck driver. Now I've said the roads are wider, but again, compared to American roads, yeah, but I don't know about European. Just as Sylvie Sedesco actually mentioned why they don't have American trucks in the game. Because of course American wheel trucks are got a longer wheelbase, so they might not doing it fit us, which I get. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. That's something to be on truck and logistics. There is a few. It looks like, they look American, but then again, they can also be Volvos. So I think Volvo has that aesthetic to them. Me, I'll just kill for a Peterbilt or Kenworth. Which I think, be fair, because Jeff Fabriano, he says they know a lot about trucks. And he compared that Alaskan one to, I think he mentioned it might be a Peterbilt or KW. That right there alone, the older style, that right there will sell me quicker than anything on it. So that's still a truck I want to be driving. Good old KW. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. Yes, please. Don't get me wrong, I like the Scania too. It's kind of funny, I didn't even know what the hell a Scania was. But before Truck Driver came out, and I say truck drivers, that's about when I started watching the Euro truck, stuff like that. How can I even tell you what the hell a Scania was? That's a, like a golf and stuff place, mini golf and stuff place in California. Actually, there's Scandia. That's what they're called. Yeah, I didn't know about these. Knew something on Mans because, of course, there's a bus in 2018 out of them. Oh, not to be fair though, that would have been before I had that too. I was in the same boat as some other people. I think I got a truck driver in that about the same time though. If I remember right, it was on one of the stemless shacks I got. Only thing I regret buying, like I said, I got 2 games I regretted buying. Could have possibly had a wheel or something instead. Yeah, I got, one was, Harvest Moon, One World, whatever it's called. I don't care for it. I think it was like 60-some bucks. The other was that Olympic game. There hadn't been one. I wanted to like it. Problem was too cartoony for my taste. I like the older ones that were. It's more like Sonic and Mario, except with humans. That's what it looked like to me. I like the older ones, right, that they were doing, the ones actually based on Olympics and stuff. I like some of the events they added for the cycling with the BMX stuff. That was pretty fun. The wall climb, tricky, but that wasn't too bad. But some of the other stuff I just didn't care for. Like you could wear different cartoony type outfits. No, just I don't know. Too much trying to appeal to I think I'm going to take black for this. I don't care, it's how I feel. Myself, maybe you don't, but my deal is trying to appeal too much to the Fortnite market, right? Yeah, and even them, and they're trying it too. I know, there's stuff on Fortnite. Yeah, I would probably like Star Wars stuff, Cobra Kai stuff. Yeah, I would probably enjoy it, but I didn't. Fortnite, I had such a mixed experience with. I did test it. I know a lot of people want to watch it. I played it. At least the Battle Royale stuff, I didn't care for it. It's not me. It's not for me, guys. I'll be the first. I can say that other games. I tried that. The WWE, what was it? 2K Battleground crap, or what the hell they called it. Yeah, it wasn't for me. I tried it because it was PS Plus. It was free. Kind of like Fortnite, free. I tried it. I didn't care for it. I did meet one guy over there. He was pretty good. Pretty nice player. Taught me. He was helping me at least. Some were nice, but the overall experience just wasn't for me. Got one toxic type group I got placed with. No thank you. Except there was one thing I did with that group. I don't know if I was technically shooting at them. I was trying to take out some people across the way. I found a weapon that actually works good for me. Because I like that type of shooting. Sniping. Sniper rifle, which for me is yes, please. I love it. If this is what I'd like to do on Red Dead, I'd love to do on GTA too. I'll pick one up and sure people prefer me really on sniper duty. So that's how me and my brother, so we used to clear out Pike's Base on Red Dead 1. I'd be up on the ridge sniping him, he'd be going down in there to clear it out. It worked beautifully because I'm such a good shot on there. Then my eyes are made a little harder, but still not too bad. So I think I like hunters to test this out too. Borderlands 1, of course, got pretty good with Mordecai. The sniper duty. Okay, I gotta go. Open the doors, and no, I'm on a time crunch right now. Such a time crunch. Steeple, that's gotta be a church. At least there's one thing I will really say about this game. This is one thing I think I've heard that the other one, the trucking logistics one, doesn't have so much of. The variety on the cities. Crap. Yeah, I'm too far over. Never fails when you're on time crunch, right? That's when you have a problem with it. I know that's getting really close to 11, you know. There we go. Don't worry about the truck. I forgot to turn on the, What the hell? Oh, that's crap. You get that every so often. You have to turn the engine off to get it to move. I don't get what goes on there, but it does happen. So anyway, let's start doing the spiel. I will read the comments when the match like button. Subscribe, leave comments when I get stuff to see you next time. More on the road. We will be going to Duisburg. I know I need that far. 100 kilometers. That'll be a shorty. And good luck, good trucking. Yeah, well. Huh. Yeah, okay. I can't, actually, right after this, we'll have too many American trucks road there.